Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. If we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we're doing a nice full body flow for flexibility. So find just a little bit of space to move and let's get started. So let's begin today in tabletop. So you can come over onto your hands and knees. Spread your fingers out nice and wide, and then with an inhale, start to drop your belly towards your mat. Lift your chest, maybe lifting your chin. Exhale, start to round your spine, pull your belly button in, opening up between your shoulder blades, and tucking your chin towards your collarbone. Inhale, as you drop your belly again, arch your back, lift your chest. Exhale, round it out, give your tummy a squeeze. Nice, you guys. One more breath here. Inhale, drop your belly, arch your back. Exhale as you round it out. Push into your palms. Nice job, you guys. With an inhale, come back to a flat back. Tuck your toes if they're not already tucked. Take a big inhale and exhale into downward facing dog. Here for a moment, just to maybe pedal the feet a few times. Kind of wake up your body, push into your palms, let your head and your chest be heavy. And then breathe. Breathe a little bit deeper if you can. Take some nice deep inhales and some nice deep exhales. Nice job, you guys. Stay here for a full breath. Inhale. Exhale, and then use an inhale as you look forwards. Exhale, walk your feet all the way up to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, nice long spine. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, let's come all the way up to standing, reaching up, looking up maybe. And exhale as you lower your hands in front of your heart, down to your sides. Take a shoulder roll if you want one. Big inhale to reach on up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Let's take our left foot back into a lunge. If you want to lower your knee, maybe even untuck your toes, but sink into your hips. Keep your left hand planted. And as you inhale, start to turn your chest towards the right for a twist. You could reach up, or you could place your hand maybe on that left hip. Sink those hips forwards and down, twist a little bit. Take another inhale. Let the exhale bring you back out of your twist. Tuck your back toes, maybe lift the knee. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, bring your back foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Take your right foot back with the option to bring the knee down. Untuck the toes. Sink into your hips. Right hand will stay planted. Inhale, turn the chest to the left side. Twist, maybe reach up or place your hand as close to your right hip as you can get it. Breathe. One more inhale, and let the exhale bring you back and out of your twist. Tuck your toes, maybe lift your knee. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, bring your back foot to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Reach up, maybe look up, and exhale as you lower your hands in front of your heart, down to your sides. Take a shoulder roll if you want one, and a big inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let's fold, plant our hands, and take both of our feet back into downward facing dog. Push into your palms, send your hips nice and high. Let your chest get heavy, really heavy. Awesome, you guys. One more inhale. Let the exhale bring your knees down to your mat. Scooch them out wide. Your big toes can come together. Sending your hips back towards your heels. Push into your palms. Send those hips back. And then walk your hands over towards the left. Turn your right palm to face up. Interlace your fingers and then slide your right arm further over to the left side. And then try to melt it down. Keep pulling some length into that right arm. Nice job, you guys. One more breath. And then you can let go of your right hand, kind of lift up any way that you need to bring your hands back through center. Push into your palms, send your hips back to your heels again. Walk your hands over towards the right. Left palm faces up, interlace your fingers, and then slide your left arm further away, just a bit. Pretend I am there with you, pulling on your left arm a little bit more. And you can melt your left shoulder down as much as you can, but don't worry if you're hovering a little bit, if you feel a nice stretch. Awesome job, you guys. Start to relax, let go of your left hand, walking your arms back to the middle of your mat. Push into your palms, send your hips back towards your heels, and then just melt your forehead down. And your chest, relax your shoulders completely. Awesome work, you guys. With an inhale, start to lift your hips off of your heels. Bring your knees together. We're going to be bringing our right leg forwards, setting up for pigeon, except we're going to do this a little different today. So 90-90. So you can bring your front leg parallel to the top of your mat, your back leg kind of parallel to the back edge of your mat. See if you can get your knee in line with your hip as best you can. And then we're just going to take a little bit of a twist. Turn your chest towards the right side. Maybe your left hand rests on your knee. Twist, turn your chest. Maybe gazing behind you. And then use an inhale just to come back so you're facing forwards again. So if you've got a little lean over to that right side, that's okay. But I want you to tip forwards a little bit. Widen your hands so that you can kind of square yourself and resist the urge to lean over just to that right side. And maybe you can tip forwards a little bit more or a lot more. Keep your hands out wide to help you stay centered. Nice work, you guys. And then use an inhale to lift your upper body up. And then we're just going to find our traditional pigeon. So you can scoot your right heel in. You can send your left leg back behind you, straight behind you. You can have your right heels close to your left hip as you would like. Take an inhale to lift your chest. And an exhale to tip forwards, maybe to your forearms, maybe all the way down, resting your forehead on your hands perhaps or on your mat. And just breathing. Awesome, you guys, feeling all that love to that right leg. And if you want to get a little bit fancy today, just come back up onto your forearms if you're not already there. We're going to start to bend our back leg. And I want you to kind of stay tipping forwards through the chest. So maybe your right forearm is just going to stay on your mat. You can kind of turn it on an angle so it's in front of your whole chest so that you can kind of maybe start to look behind you. And then if that back leg wants to bend, you might have to lift up a little to grab it. But then let's try to relax it down again. Hugging the heel towards the glute. Folding forwards. Just an option. Nice, you guys, a nice quad stretch. Let your foot go if you have it. Lift your chest all the way up if you're laying down. Tuck your back toes, find your tabletop. Just your hands and your knees. Let your hips go for a rock side to side. And then we're going to switch sides. So our left leg's going to come forwards. We're going to start with that 90-90. So make sure that you're trying your best to make sure your shin is in line with an edge of your mat. Your knees in line with your hip as best you can get it. Obviously, it doesn't have to be exactly there. And then send that back leg on that 90-degree ankle as well. We're going to take our twist so you can kind of lean to the left and turn your chest to the left and maybe look a little further over to that left side. Feeling that nice twist through the core. And of course the hips if you're lucky. And then use an inhale to slowly turn back, tip forwards a little bit. So widen your hands, walk forwards, take your tip forwards as far as feels good for you. Nice job, you guys, using an inhale to float your upper body back up. And you can start to scoot your legs. Bring your left heel towards your right hip. Send your right leg back behind you. Find your pigeon. Take an inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, folding forwards. Maybe to the forearms, maybe resting down even further. Breathing softness into that left leg and hip. Awesome work, you guys. If you did want to get a little fancy or try it out, if it went okay on the other side, or maybe you just want to try it on this side, see if it goes different. But I like to come up onto my left forearm here, kind of have it in front of the chest. Bend the back leg, hug the heel towards the glute, and then kind of tip forwards to the chest again. And maybe you can relax all the way down onto your chest. Awesome job, you guys. Let your leg go. Use an inhale to lift your chest, tuck your back toes, find your way into tabletop. Give your hips a little bit of a shake, rock them side to side. And then let's bring our knees together, resting on the top of our feet, sitting back on our heels, and then maybe leaning back and lifting the knees. Maybe one knee lifts at a time, maybe they both lift. You can keep your hands on the floor behind you for support, or you can bring your hands together in front of your chest, or rest them in your lap. Find some balance maybe. Nice stretch for the ankles. Awesome work, you guys. Slowly let your knee or knees come down. Drop your hands, lift your hips off your heels, and shake out your ankles. Awesome work, you guys. Cross your ankles now. Have a seat, a comfy seat. Bringing your hands to rest on your knees or in your lap. Take an inhale, lengthen through your spine. With the exhale, let your chin fall down towards your collarbone. Inhale and roll your head over towards your right shoulder. Exhale to bring it back. Inhale, roll your head to the left. And exhale, bring it back. Awesome, you guys. Let an inhale lift your head all the way back to just a neutral place. And you can open up your eyes or keep them closed. But move your hands together in front of your heart. Sit a little taller again. Take another big inhale and let it go. Awesome practice, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was a short and sweet flow, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of your day, though, and until next time, namaste.